Hey everyone, welcome back to Frugal Watch Box. So, 2 years ago, I picked up this watch, the Casio MTP-1243-AVDF for just $19. Yeah, you heard that right. Less than the cost of a fancy burger combo. Since then, I've made a few videos about it, unboxings, comparisons, you name it. If you're curious, check out the links above. Now, let's talk about why I still love this little timepiece. First off, that textured blue dial with a sunburst effect. It looks way more premium than its price tag suggests. It's got that mix of rugged and classy, like a suit-wearing action hero. And guess what? No day or date cluttering up the dial. Just pure, no-nonsense timekeeping. Sometimes simplicity is the ultimate flex. And the lume? Oh, it actually works. Shocking, right? For a budget watch, it holds up surprisingly well in the dark. Plus, with 50 meters of water resistance, it can survive daily splashes, so unless you're planning to go scuba diving with it, you're good to go. Now, after 2 years, though I don't wear it every day, it has some battle scars, scratches on the bracelet case, and crystal. But honestly, that just adds character. It's like a well-worn leather jacket. It only gets cooler with age. This watch has been through life with me, and every little mark tells a story. Design-wise, the classic case shape and deep blue sunburst dial give it that timeless charm. The bold numerals on the bezel make it look sporty, even though they don't actually do anything. But hey, we're all about the aesthetics. It's not too dressy, not too casual, just right for almost any occasion. One downside? This model might be discontinued, gone, but not forgotten, so it's getting harder to find. If you ever come across one for a good price, snatch it up before it vanishes. Alright, now let's talk about the case dimensions and see how this watch stacks up in terms of size, wearability, and wrist presence. So, the case size comes in at 40 millimeters with a lug-to-lug distance of 46.7 millimeters. A thickness of 9 millimeters, and a lug width of 20 millimeters. And thanks to its solid case and stainless steel bracelet, this watch has a weight of 103 grams, giving it a nice, substantial feel on the wrist. Now let's break down the materials. The case and bezel are chrome-plated, not full stainless steel, but hey, at this price point, that's expected. The crystal is mineral glass, which provides decent scratch resistance. The medium-sized crown is likely stainless steel, but here's something interesting. It's unprotected, which is kind of unusual for a diver-style watch. Speaking of dive aesthetics, one of the most noticeable features is the numbered bezel, marked from 05 to 55. But before you get too excited, it's fixed purely for decoration. So, no rotating action here, but it does add to the overall sporty look. A neat little touch. The bezel actually has lume markers at the 3, 6, 9, and 12 o'clock positions. This is pretty rare for budget watches, and it definitely gives this one some extra appeal. Moving on to the dial, this is where things get really nice. The deep blue dial has a textured sunburst effect, which really catches the light beautifully. Around the outer dial, you'll find bold hour markers and fine minute lines for easy readability. All the hour markers are lumed, shaped like pointed bars, and they're all the same size, keeping things balanced and symmetrical. Just below the 12 o'clock mark sits the prominent Casio logo, with the quartz imprint positioned just beneath it. Now let's talk hands. The hour and minute hands are sword-shaped, with silver edges and lumed centers, so they pop nicely against the dial. And check this out, the second hand is actually pretty special. It's silver with a lumed arrowhead tip, making it super easy to track time, even in the dark. And right below the hands, you'll spot the water-resist 50M imprint. At the very bottom of the dial, you'll find the Japan movement imprint, because even watches need a stamp of approval from the land of precision. This is another highlight of this watch. A lot of affordable Casio analog watches only offer 30 meters of water resistance, but this one goes a step further with 50 meters, making it a little more versatile for everyday use. Overall, some really great details packed into this watch at an affordable price. Let's talk about this watch's bracelet first. It's got a stainless steel, Jubilee-style design with a mix of polished and brushed links, giving it a stylish look. And check this out, the Casio logo on the clasp is a small but nice detail. Even after 2 years, the underside of the bracelet still looks great. But then again, I mostly wear this watch on special occasions or when I just feel like giving it some wrist time. Now, flipping it over to the case back, there are a few minor scratches, but overall, it's holding up well. You've got the usual Casio engravings, the logo, module and model numbers, and of course, the water resistance rating. Let's talk lume. For the price, it's actually pretty impressive. The indices, hour, minute, and second hands all glow in the dark. And there are also 4 lume dots on the bezel, which is a nice bonus. And how does it wear? Well, with its 40mm case size, it sits really comfortably on my 6.5-inch wrist. It's not too big, but it definitely has some presence. So, why should you consider this watch? $420. If you can still find one on sale, it packs a lot of value. A textured blue dial, strong lume, a Jubilee-style bracelet, and 50 meters of water resistance? That's a solid deal. It's an underrated gem in the budget watch world. And if you can grab one, I'd say go for it. Alright, I think that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and giving it a like. It really helps out the channel. See you again in the next one. Bye for now.